fulfillment by Amazon, like copywriting. Okay, so I went to all of these. I checked them out. I checked all their money-making tools. The first funny thing is that Andrew Tate is nowhere to be found. The supposed successful guy that you like bought into is nowhere to be found. It's these professors that he has hired and said these guys are super qualified. So like looked up some of some of these guys have done. And some of them have launched like scammy crypto coins. The cryptocurrency professor was like shilling a bunch of coins that did bad and then like deleted the tweets. I mean, just completely exactly what you'd expect. Behind the paywall, it's nothing of substance. You're not going to learn to get rich by escaping the matrix and going to work for Jeff Bezos. Fulfillment by Amazon is not escaping the matrix, right? Like that's not the way to hustle to the top. It's literally a field of making money that everyone in the world has access to. If you want to differentiate yourself and make money, the first thing you realize is going into skill sets that literally anyone with an internet account can do is a bad way to do that because you have to have some differentiating factor to add value. So it's just such a obvious and complete scam because there is no value to this like so-called education. The professors are crap. The advice, they're like hiding some of the bad things they've done. And Andrew Tate's nowhere to be found. Ultimately, that's why everyone joins. What he's done is very interesting because, and I'll give him credit in his marketing, he's been very savvy to like make the reasons you admire him not the thing he's sort of selling, which is weird. Like he's selling get rich quick, which seems like it relates to his persona, but is actually very orthogonal to it. His persona is like the tell it how it is, like tall, buff, rich guy. It's like actually his persona that you're buying into. And then he's selling you this thing to the side, which when people get in there and they're not delivered on the product, he still is those things that you first thought he was. So it's like, I think it's to some extent, he's made a lot of money by making the thing that he makes money on, not the thing he gets so much pushback online for and what he's also loved for. So people will push back for his misogyny, but the real way he's making money is just like basic get rich quick schemes that are super obvious to spot, but everyone's distracted by like, oh, he said some crazy stuff about women or, you know, all these various other scandals he's gotten himself in.
To get more and more and more attention. So
right.
with the persona, is the Hustler University still operating?
I think they've rebranded it. I'm part of their pitch now. I'm like, they put me on as like, the Matrix is trying to take us out, Lex. And then it's me saying like, you know, they put me in like saying, I'm part of the Matrix. They put me in saying, oh, this guy sucks. You know, I joined, it sucks. And so they'll play that and they do like a bass drop and it's like, you know, don't listen to people like this. Da, 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 da. I mean, I'm basically like a.
Oh, so you've been co-opted by the Matrix to attack.
Yes.
You're an insider threat that infiltrated and now is being used by the Matrix to attack him. Well,
everyone who criticizes him is part of the Matrix. He won't say who the Matrix is. It's just the shadowy cabal of rich, powerful people. It's just like the easy narrative for people who are disaffected and who feel cheated by the system. You just collectivize that system and you make it the bad guy and you go, look, those guys who have been cheating you, they're the bad guys. They want me shut up. And then now the person that the people who harmed you, they want this guy shut up. You're going to listen to him. So that's like, it's like the most basic psychological manipulation that everyone seems to constantly fall for. It's really trivial and stupid, but.
Can you steelman the case for Hustlers University where it's actually giving young people confidence, teaching them valuable lessons about like actually incentivizing them to do something like Fulfillment by Amazon, the basic thing, to try it,
sure,
to learn about it, to fail, or maybe see like to try, to give a catalyst and incentive to try these things.
As much as it pains me, I will try to give a succinct, maybe steelman of it as best as I can, thinking that it's such a grift. But I think what you would say is that some people, in order to make a change in their life, need someone who they can look up to. And men don't have a lot of like strong role models, like big male presences in their life who can serve as a proper example. So the most charitable interpretation would be Andrew Tate would encourage you to go reach for the stars, I guess. my problem is I have a deep issue with the like lust and greed that centers all these things. It's like this glorification of wealth equals status, wealth equals good person, wealth and Bugatti equals you are meaningful, you matter. And like the dark underlying thing is that none of that matters. Like it matters that you make a decent living, but past just like that, I think the like lust for more stuff and the idolization of these people that is just like opulence is a net bad. So that's like, my steel man has to stop there because I really disagree with like the values that are pushed by people like that.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's the thing that should be criticized. I shouldn't say it doesn't matter. I think it's just like an amazing meal at a great restaurant. It matters. It's money and Bugattis for many people make life beautiful. Like those are all components, but I think money isn't you can also enjoy a beautiful life on a hike in nature. You can, there's a lot of ways to enjoy life. And one of the deepest that's been tested through time is the intimacy, close connection, friendship with other people or with a loved one. They don't talk about like love.
Yeah.
Like, what it means to be deeply connected with another person. It's just like get women, get money, all those kinds of things. But that I think I don't want to dismiss that because there's like value in that. There's fun in that. I think the positive, I haven't investigated Hustlers University, but the positive I see in general is young people don't get much respect from society. Now it's easy to call it the Matrix and so on, but there's a kind of dismissal and of them as human beings, as capable of contributing, of doing anything special. And then you have young people who are sitting there broke, with big dreams. They need the mentors. They need somebody to inspire them. So like, I would criticize the flawed nature of the message,
sure,
but also it's just like you have to realize